At Lathrop Insurance, our core values guide everything we do because insurance is more than a policy. It is a promise. We care. We treat every client like family. We're solutions driven. We find answers, not excuses. We utilize teamwork. We do what we say because integrity matters, always. And we're always growing. We strive to be better today than we were yesterday. These values have shaped 86 years of service to Rhode Island families and businesses.
Okay. And hello. When I said 10 seconds, Maria, I meant I already hit the go live button and we were already playing the opening video. Welcome everybody to Business Over. What'd you say?
I was just telling her where the cameras were.
Oh. Welcome to Business Over. I haven't used a real microphone in a while. Like I've just used body mics for quite a while, so this is fun. I forget how much I like leaning forward and talking into a microphone. Welcome everybody to Business Over Breakfast here with the Ocean Community Chamber of Commerce and 321 Media. My name is Ben Barber. I am joined today by my favorite of my three co-hosts no, I don't. Kendall, don't listen to her. Maria is my favorite. My favorite of my three co-hosts for this show, Maria DiMaggio. And we are going to be talking about Pilates today with Kendall Aguilar from Positive Vibes Pilates.
PT, baby.
Absolutely.
Fantastic logo and fantastic location. It's really awesome. Yeah, I mean, so for those that don't know, you're located on Route 1 in the or is it Granite or Franklin? It's Franklin.
Franklin.
Yes. Right next to Jersey Mike's.
Yep. Jersey Mike's is a good one.
And Mattress Warehouse.
Yep.
And you are I mean, it's great because it is probably like one of the most visible places in Westerly. Especially coming off of 78, especially when we get to the busy season in the summer. And it's awesome. It just looks real. So it's very nice to meet you. I was very excited about Positive Vibes Pilates as soon as I saw the sign go up. So
you guys have a really key spot in that plaza. And when you guys had your ribbon cutting, I came to meet you about membership. I was like, oh, what's upstairs? Because if you're driving by and you see the part that looks like
a little lighthouse.
Exactly. I was like, oh, what's up there? And you're like, oh no, that's just
nothing.
Decoration.
It's just decoration. It's just decor. I know.
It's awesome, but I was like, it'd be cool if there was like a room or put your office up there and just watch over the.
Can you suspend some mannions doing Pilates up there?
We might be able to get up there. I think cool. If we went through the ceiling, we could probably get up there.
Oh,
let's do it. Let's do it.
It would be funny.
So, Ben gave you a really good introduction about, who you like, what the business is, what it's called. But for those who don't know, and, even though they drive around town and I'm sure they've seen it, explain to the folks what your business is and what exactly is, Pilates, but also the type of, you guys do reformer Pilates.
Yes. Positive Vibes Pilates. We are a boutique reformer-based Pilates studio. We have 50-minute classes, and all of our classes are run by certified Pilates instructors. We are very big on that. Pilates is a low impact, very core focused, alignment, flexibility, intentional movement, type of workout. It is really good for anyone with any background. I've personally worked with people with neck injuries, back injuries. I had an amputee once.
Oh, wow.
All the way to pro golfers, NFL players, WNBA players, the full spectrum. It really is for everybody. So we're really happy to be here.
It's low impact, high results, baby.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, you definitely feel it afterwards.
You're going to target those little muscles that you don't normally target. And you might leave there going, oh my God, what is that? Which is very normal. It'll kick your butt.
You're like, oh, I didn't know I had a muscle there.
Exactly. Absolutely.
I think that my first introduction to Pilates was just like knowing about it when it first became like not I don't want to say like a fad, but there was a fad like 20 years ago, right? Like 15, 20 years ago, something like that. And I had just heard about it. And then when I was living in Richmond, I went to Anytime Fitness, and they had, what was cool about that place is that they had a back room where you could do classes where you were just by yourself and like you put it on a thing.
Oh, yeah.
And they didn't have Pilates and they didn't have yoga, but they had a fusion class. And so I did like some of the fusion classes, and I was like, I think I love Pilates.
It's a lot of fun. It's very, very core intensive. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So like my first reaction as like a football player who like was all about like weightlifting and stuff growing up, I was like, what is this? And then I did it, and I was like, this is the best thing ever.
It is very cool.
Yeah.
I mean, for those of you who, haven't seen it, haven't been to a Pilates studio. I mean, there's floor Pilates,
The mat Pilates.
but this one's with the actual reformer, which is the
Yeah.
looks like the torture device, but
does.
it's not. It's actually or a bet or like a fun.
Like a-
I like that
fun,
you.
like-
I like that you led with torture
It really
device
is.
though.
It's a little torture.
We're gonna
device.
get there. We're gonna get to her offerings and whatnot, and so they offer a free class. So my friend Morgan and I took it, but I was just like, oh my gosh, like it's tough,
A
like.
little contraption. Absolutely.
But it's cool too because then your instructor, which I don't remember her name, that was there that night. She was going through all the different classes you offer, and she's like, "There's one that like where you jump or something. What is the name of the class though?"
So we have a cardio jump class. It's where, again, on our contraptions that you'll see later, our reformer, they put a base at the end of it, and you're jumping horizontally.
Well, she had said the name of the class before you get into, and I was like, "You're jumping." I'm like, "Where are you jumping to and from? Like you're jumping off the machine?"
Off of it?
They're like,
Nope.
no, it's
You're
like
on
on.
it.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yep.
I was like, does it turn into a trampoline as well? I'm like, this machine is magical. Like,
Right?
you could do whatever on here, but so
So
that I
many
understood
different
it's where you're like jumping back,
Horizontally.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
While you're laying down.
sliding around. Yeah.
Who doesn't want to work out while they're laying down?
I
1000%.
mean, listen, it's really fun. It is fun, but it's a little
it's intense.
it's intense. But I mean, and also the machines themselves have multiple what are they called? The chords.
Yep.
So you can make
Belief
it
systems,
more
1000%.
more hard or less hard
Yep.
depending on your
Oh,
skill
yeah,
level.
different spring tensions, 1000%. And we really make sure that it can be for anybody. We have 4 different levels and 6 different styles of Pilates here. And again, we recommend that you're starting out with level 1s
Yeah.
before progressing, obviously.
Yeah.
So,
Before we get into all the classes, why don't you tell us a little bit about your background? How
yeah.
I mean, when I met you to go over membership and whatnot, we went, we talked about how you got started,
Yeah.
and it's just a really interesting story, which I think the people would like to hear. So,
Well, so way back in the day, I was actually a firefighter for Charleston, South Carolina, or in Charleston, South Carolina. And that is where I actually met my husband, who was also a volunteer firefighter at the time, and he was in the military, or is in the military. We got married there, got restationed to Virginia. In Virginia, I met with a franchise owner of a large Pilates studio there, and I jumped on board to his team, and I actually went through all the ranks with him. So I went through the sales and instructor, etc., all the way through, and
you
I
got
helped him
firsthand
open
experience in the entire
everything.
business. That's
and,
great.
and honestly, opening and starting and running all 3 studios with him.
Wow.
Which was wonderful, and I learned a lot. We were there for several years, then got restationed to Jacksonville, Florida. Lovely. Met another franchise owner there who owned 2 studios there.
Yeah.
I helped build his studio back up because they went through a little bit of a dip because of COVID.
Yeah.
Which everybody
I mean, it
did,
makes
of course.
sense. Yeah.
So we got his studios to a good place. Learned a lot there. Different atmospheres there. And then we got restationed here, which we're going to be staying here.
I mean, I hope so.
Oh, absolutely. We have
now
studios going.
You've got 2 studios.
Yep.
I know, really
1000%.
cool. And we were just talking outside about the next iteration of
Throwing. Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
that's the mic.
Knocking things off here.
Hold on one second.
It's
I'm going to give you
wonderful.
my mic so you can keep talking. And I'll look for,
Apologies.
no, don't.
No
We're
worries.
gonna go to a quick break. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Seriously.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here in the Wireless Zone at 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners. And this weekend, the new iPhone is here, and we have them all in stock. Come get the brand new orange iPhone 17 Pro or the brand new razor-thin iPhone Air. The best part is trading your old iPhone and get up to $1,100 off. I mean, you get the brand new iPhone for free. But this weekend, you can get the brand new iPad and Series 11 Apple Watch for free. It's all happening down here at the Wireless Zone at 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners. Don't delay. Stop in today.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. Rhode Island is full of incredible businesses, family-run shops, growing startups, and companies that shape our community. At Lathrop Insurance, we help business owners protect what they've built with insurance programs crafted around their industry, risks, and goals. Your business deserves more than one-size-fits-all coverage. Lathrop Insurance, solutions-driven protection for businesses that drive Rhode Island.
There it goes. That's all right.
Welcome back, everybody. This is chaos.
It's all right.
We got it figured out.
We do.
I've got my own mic system now.
That's all right.
Show this to Patrick and tell him we need the big mics back.
No. See the other microphones that one of our announcers has right now. They are not magnets. They clip to you. So yeah, Jacob, I need those mics back.
Yeah, Jacob.
We're throwing ours across the room today. Apologies.
No worries. So you're up. So you moved up here,
Yes.
and then decided to kind of start doing Pilates. I don't want to give the spoiler away, but you started doing it out of your house.
Yes. So we got here and there were no studios around. Again, we are located in Waterford, Connecticut.
And did you find that odd that
Very.
very? And I'm sure you looked around. So
Yeah.
where's the closest?
So
I mean, there's one in Charlestown now,
Yes.
and it's a smaller studio, but
there's little ones around. I was driving over an hour to Glastonbury to go to one.
Oh, wow.
And love them. They're phenomenal, but it's a little bit of a drive for
Right,
me. A little bit of a drive.
an hour to go exercise.
And then
it
come
seems
back. It was a lot.
yeah.
And they're lovely up there. But I was like, well, the community I think needs one. So we were like, let's just make sure that, there's not a reason that there's no Pilates studios here.
Right.
So we got one reformer and I put it in my garage just to see if there was a market. And within 6 months, we had 6 reformers in our 2-car garage. Yep. And we had people parking in our driveways and we were parking down the street to get to our house. And
I
we're
love
like,
it.
it is time. It is time.
It's time to
Yep.
get the actual
A
studio. I
yeah.
love that.
And then we opened our Waterford location, and we have been open over there for a little under 3 years now.
Wow.
And then our Westerly studio just opened in November,
Wow.
and it's going strong.
And we had a ribbon cutting, and it was
Yes.
beautiful. And the
was
studio is
wonderful.
beautiful.
It
And
is.
like the layout of that space
Mhm.
actually is very appropriate or fits.
Oh yeah,
Because I haven't obviously been to your
long-
Waterford one yet, but
Yes.
like, is your Waterford studio also long and skinny like that?
So yes, but it's a little bit wider, and we have on our Waterford location we have reformers across from each other.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're kind of walking down a hallway. In our Westerly location, you're all on one line, which it's very nice. It's very nice.
Just to have
So-
everybody on one side, and like I like that there's the mirror in front of you, so if you want to check your form
Absolutely.
or whatnot, and then that they have. I'm looking at the picture. I don't know if Ben's
Oh,
putting
yeah.
it up for the folks at home,
it's
but
awesome.
it's really cool. So
Yeah.
if you've not had a chance to even just pop in to check it out or to ask them questions, you have a lovely team so far who know what they're doing and
Oh,
can
yeah.
answer all those questions. So once you've opened your studio,
Yes.
in Waterford,
Mhm.
did it get so big to the point where you wanted to have a second studio to accommodate, or you were just like, oh, I felt like Westerly needed a location as well because you
Yeah.
had people coming from here to Waterford,
Yeah.
or what was the impetus to move here to Westerly
A
as
bit
well?
of both. A bit of both. We were like, well, this is, thriving in this community, and we love Westerly. We absolutely love Westerly. It's beautiful. Everybody's so welcoming, and we, that the location really fell in our lap too. And from the time we walked into that studio to say, okay, let's look at the space, see
Yeah.
if it's potential, to opening day was less than 5 months. So we were
Fast.
pushing. Yes,
That's
we were
fast.
pushing.
That's great.
So and the Westerly community has been so welcoming, and the amount of support is just amazing.
That's
So
well,
yeah.
we're glad that we're able that you're getting that support and
Mhm.
that we have something like this in our town, which is awesome. They have a bunch of reformers, so it
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
seem like even the girls who were teaching the class and your sales girl at the
Mhm.
front. And again, apologies, I don't
Nope,
remember any of
all
their
right.
names,
We got a
but
whole team.
but they were like, yeah, don't worry if even if a class is like full, put
Yep.
yourself on the wait list because
Yep.
trust me, you'll get it. Like because
Absolutely.
people will book and then we can't. So and you guys offer for your schedule
Mhm.
of classes,
Mhm.
like a lot of classes.
Oh, yeah.
Now, mind you, someone who's beginning can't do all of them. Like you're not gonna be able to do the level. I think there's like a 1.5 or
Yep,
2.
yep.
Yeah, you have to.
I gotta be honest, this thing does look like a torture device. The one that has the one that's like it looks like wood with the numbers on the yeah. I'm like, I don't know what this is used for, but I'm scared.
It's all right.
It's scary, but I mean, it looks like it, but it's fun.
It's a lot of fun.
I mean, I just do like the whole like the resistance of it and like pushing yourself and I'm more of a legs kind of gal too, where that's where my strength is. So that's I like doing that kind of work, and it's different. Like exercising laying down. I did notice though, like when Morgan and I left, we went to go walk around Marshall's just to chat, and I was like, I'm feeling a little stuffy though. Are you? She's like, yeah, that's because we were laying down while we were working. I was like,
1,000%.
I was like, yeah, all right, that makes sense. But other than that, I'm sure that goes away. But and I was telling Kendall when we were outside after a couple days, the day after, Morgan's like, oh my gosh, my abs are killing me. I was quite honestly, I stopped at that point. I was like, oh, this is hard.
Oh yeah.
And then the day after, I was like, my inner thighs were killing me. So like you feel
little
the
tiny
reverberation
muscles,
of the effects, which is great. Like,
and we have several different pieces of equipment in there. We have the reformer, the springboard, I think is what you were looking at too. Exo chair, which was that pedal thing over there. TRX straps, weights, BOSUs, a bunch of different pieces of equipment. So you are utilizing several different things in your class. So, you know, sometimes you'll use the TRX system or the springboard or et cetera. Just depends. Depends on what the instructor
I have used a TRX before.
Oh, yeah.
And I love the TRX machine.
It is, it's a good one. It was originally invented by a Navy SEAL on deployment, originally out of parachute cord. And then he brought it back to the States, and it is what you see today. It's pretty neat.
And you were telling me when we had first met, you were giving me like the history of Pilates.
Oh,
it
yeah.
was started by
Joseph Pilates. Yes.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah. Yeah.
But what was he? Was he?
So
did he do it for ballet artists or
sort of? So
ballet artists?
it was
ballerinas.
ballet artists,
Hello.
no worries. So
I'm gonna
actually,
judge.
Joseph Pilates, there's a whole backstory with him, but I'll catch you up. In around the 1920s, he found himself in working in hospitals during the war. He noticed that the wounded war veterans were staying stagnant in the hospital beds, and they were dying because of the stagnation. He created the first reformer out of a hospital bed, springs, and some ropes. Got these guys moving. Isn't it crazy? Got these guys moving, and everybody in his wing started to survive. He then came over to America. On the boat, he met his wife, who was also a nurse. They opened their first Controlology, that was the name of it before, studio in New York, which was actually right next to the ballet. And it got all of the dancers to come in, and that's kind of how it got its, it's for ballerinas. It was actually for dying war veterans.
See, and then that's what I was like, I couldn't remember if it was the ballerinas or if I was like, I thought there was a military connection. So it's, I mean,
I often get
ballerina.
ballerinas and war veterans confused.
Listen,
No, it's Maria. I fully understand. I get it.
It's all right.
but it's really cool, like how the Pilates got started and that it's become such a great vehicle for folks to exercise.
Absolutely.
Again, like you said, whether you're able, like whether you're physically, whether you're fit and you're an all-star athlete, or you're just Joe Schmo on the street, or you might have some injuries, or like you said, amputees. Everybody can do it.
Absolutely.
And obviously, you can adapt and what's the word? Like customize the particular movement that you're doing for the person if they for some reason can't do it. Which
we have plenty of modifications for everybody.
your instructor was great about it. She was like, if you can't do, let me know. We can come modify for you, which is great. So.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's a good time.
So which of your classes is your favorite?
Well, as an instructor, you'll see me teaching at both studios. I'm all over. I love working
wherever she needs to be. That's
wherever. That's business.
As a business owner, that's how it is.
Owner.
Exactly.
I really love working with the newer clients, people who have never done this before. So my flow level ones are my favorite. Of course, I love the kind of crazy things we can get into in the later times, but just seeing the people come in who have never done it before, who have never engaged certain muscles or felt this way, and then watching their progression and seeing how everything improves and hearing their stories and how it's really impacted their life. That's the best thing for me.
That's fabulous.
We're here to help people.
That's great. So now if anybody at home is interested in learning about how to like use your services, is it membership based? Is it drop in? Like how does it, so explain to the folks at home if they want to try it out. Obviously we've mentioned it a couple times now. You have the free half hour class where you'll go through a lot of the different moves on the reformer, explain how the reformer works. And then we did a couple things off the mat too, which was great to show the variety in the class. But how would someone go about trying these things out or participating?
Yeah, like you said, we do offer a free intro class. In Westerly, I believe it's on Monday nights at 6 and then Saturdays at noon. Waterford has a little bit of a different one there, but you can sign up for that using the Mind Body app. Just make sure you're selecting either Westerly or Waterford.
You don't sign up for the wrong location.
The wrong one. We'll help you if you do. It happens. Otherwise, you can call the studios. You sign up for your free intro class, arrive about 10 minutes early, bring grippy socks if you have them.
I bought my own grippy socks.
We do have some for sale.
Some pretty
up there,
purple ones.
1,000%. We have some cute ones. Otherwise, we do offer drop-in classes, which you can also purchase on the Mind Body app as well. Come to a level 1, make sure it's a level 1. After that, after the free intro, after your first class, we'll come out and talk to you about our memberships. We have several different memberships to fit, any lifestyle, no long-term contracts, anything like that. We try to make it very simple for you.
Yep. And accessible for everybody.
Absolutely. I have some people, some of my members in Waterford and Westerly, my retirees who are coming multiple times a day.
Oh.
So you can really utilize the studio.
That's awesome.
1,000%.
I know, because you have a couple packages for a couple classes per month or whatever, but then you have your unlimited. So the unlimited is literally that.
Oh yeah, you can go as many times as you want, and they do.
God,
they do.
Plus these retirees who are going multiple times a day. Like, it was hard enough to do half an hour. Never mind 2 hours worth.
2 or 3. Yep.
Oh my
back
goodness.
to back to back.
Listen, if they've got nothing better to do, good. Good work on your health.
1,000%. And we, as well as that, we do a lot of community events. We really make it a community space. We do puppies and Pilates adoption events. We do Pinot and Pilates nights. We do a bring your boo or a date night. We have one coming up, actually. All sorts of stuff.
I know recently, because it was up for your ribbon cutting, you had a Justin Timberlake night, like a music. So you'll have certain artists and you can
theme days,
exercise to that music. Is that what that is? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. We have dress up weeks. We have a bingo month. Yep, 1,000%. We have a
costume.
Yep. You animal print days. I don't know.
Yeah,
right? No capes. Oh my goodness. Animal print days, 80s theme days, just fun
just to make it different, right? Yeah.
We just had a 1-minute plank punch card challenge to where you had in each class you do a minute plank, you get your plank punch, your punch card planked, or
your
plank
punch card punched. We got you. We're coming up with our new tongue twister.
Oh, that's hard. And then we do raffles after that, things like that.
Oh,
any
cool.
participation things. We try to give back as much as we can.
Again, that's what makes it fun, because sometimes the normal exercise can get a little
boring.
Yeah, because but to bring in these fun elements, I think is great, and just gives people a reason to be like, oh, let's see what's this week, or that class looks really fun. Let me try that out.
Try it out.
Yeah.
Yep, and keep it interesting, keep it fun. And the biggest thing is we really want to be a supportive community. I have walked into studios before and felt like just a number, or felt like everybody looked the same. And we don't want that there.
Right.
It's a positive vibes place. And we
literally,
that's what it is. And we want to make sure that everybody feels welcome. And you see all different body sizes. This is for everybody.
Now, what is, obviously there's no age max, but or limit.
Yes.
What's the age minimum for people
our
to do
studio?
reformer? Yeah.
16. You got to be over 16, and with your parent if you're under 18.
Got it.
1,000%.
And do you have a lot of kids or in that age range?
We've had a couple. We've had a couple come in. Not a whole lot, but a few. We've had a few.
Just to try. Yeah.
1,000%.
But that's good, so that people know, hey, maybe me and my daughter want to do this together or whatever, and they can come try it out. Awesome.
I know that we have and it's not just for women.
No.
It's not just for women. As I mentioned earlier, I love Pilates.
Absolutely.
But we have that being said, contradicts what I'm about to say. We have a ton of moms and grandmas who watch our content for the high school sports, and I am sure that they are going to be DMing me going, oh my god, where is this place, tell me, even though they watched the show. They're gonna be like, where is the Yep
Where Stop and Shop is, okay? You're
We're
go
stopping to the Stop and Shop Plaza.
Stop and Shop. No.
Yep. Oh.
You know what I mean. Go
Yep.
shop
There
at
you go.
Stop and Shop,
Yep.
and then go right around
Right
the
over
corner
there. Yep.
and come see Kendall.
Home
and her
Goods is
team.
right over there. My place.
Yeah.
Is that ice cream place a member of the
Yes.
chamber? Okay.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you can, you
Also-
can go work out and then
I mean,
earn your
work
cold
out,
stone.
Stop at the bank there. They're members as well.
And if you're
go
too
to the Cold
tired,
Stone.
stop at Mattress Warehouse.
Yes, they're
Pretend like you're gonna
that's
buy
literally on the
something.
way, yep.
Pretend like you're gonna buy something. Take a nap real quick. I'm
Go have lunch at the
Sure that-
99. They're also a member.
Is it Victor?
I mean,
Is it
that
Victor?
also literally gets you covered on everything.
Oh yeah.
Staples
yeah.
is a member. You can go get your office supplies. Like, it's
Oh,
great
I haven't
plaza.
been to Staples in a minute, and I'm like, that's because we don't really. Yeah, but
I mean,
that's
if we
they're-
look at who's Brian?
that was easy.
Patrick's desk. You don't need office supplies. It's very clean.
Oh.
Very clean desk.
Again, he takes everything with him.
Oh, okay. Still.
He takes everything, and also we do everything digitally,
Yeah,
so
you
like we don't
really
have a lot of
need
paperwork.
office supplies, right?
No, as a matter of fact, people bring in papers and they leave them here, and I just put them on my desk until I throw them away
Yeah.
because I don't know what to do with
What to
them.
do with all these papers?
Because I'm like, well, we're a media we're like a
Well, and
full tech.
Right. And it's not
Media
like you have
company.
a lot of people coming through. Like, you're not like the chamber where people are coming in and out.
Oh no, we're not handing people anything. If we're handing somebody something, it's like a rack card for advertising. Like we don't have a bunch of papers around here anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, whenever there is paperwork on Patrick's desk, it's gone that day. He is incredibly OCD.
Tidy.
Yeah.
I'll have to send them to my office then. But, anyways, but so if you're watching at home and you're interested in learning about Pilates, the other thing we were talking about outside, which I had asked you if it was okay if we brought up, like, so I said I had seen a post that you were looking to hire. So if there's anybody out there who is Pilates trained or certified, thank you. Contact them if you're looking for a new opportunity. However, if you're not Pilates certified, in maybe a year and a half's time, tell them what you're looking to do.
Yep, we are in the process of creating our own teacher training. It's actually going to be an international accreditation. We are very big on that, and we are in the process of building the manuals, building all of the things right now. It's going to be a little bit of a lengthy process for us, but I am planning to have it done in our first go at our teacher training course by next end of summer, fall time frame.
Amazing.
We're trying.
Like,
Wow.
like what aren't you?
That's
It's crazy.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Now,
And I'm really excited it's an international accreditation too, because on my 5-year plan that I wrote out last year, it says that by 2028 I will be a Pilates instructor in Croatia.
There you go.
for
So
where?
Croatia?
Croatia.
Yeah.
I thought I heard for the nation, and I was like, okay, well, yeah. But I was like,
No, why would that be an
No,
international?
I know. That's why I'm saying. That's why I
accreditation.
asked you, because I was like, I thought you were leaning into the international joke. Anyways, I need to get my ears checked. But
I was leaning into the international
know.
joke. What you just said was not leaning
I
into the
know, that's why I
international joke.
asked you. Anywho's, the accreditation and so you're doing class. You're working on the curriculum,
Yes.
videos, classes, and
Yep.
then they can just do all that through you.
Yes. That's
awesome.
what we're trying to do. Again.
And then would they? Sorry. And then once they're certified, they would then get a position at potentially working.
Yes,
Okay.
potentially with us. Again, our goal is to open several more along the New England East Coast
Train 'em
area.
and keep 'em.
1,000%. So we're very excited about this coming up.
I love that.
Yeah.
And so to do the training, obviously there's going to be probably a fee or whatever, but do they have to apply? Is it an application process, or if you just want to do it, you do it?
So yes, it's more so applying. And of course we're going to go over and be like, this is the extent of it. Here's how it's going to look. There's going to be online hours
To vet them to see that they're
yes.
actually a good candidate for it.
1,000%. And that they know what they're signing up for officially.
Yeah.
There's going to be in-person hours, practice teaching hours, self-practice hours, the things like that, and a lot of in-studio hours to go over all of these things. But it should be pretty good.
And will you be training them?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So I will, and then I'll have a staff of master trainers who will assist me in that as well. So we're working
And are
on
they
that.
people that currently work for you as well?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Going
Kendall, have you done media training?
I have not.
because you are fantastic.
Thank you. Except when I knocked the
On
mic
a-
across the room.
Listen, that's just fun.
Yeah, listen.
That's just fun.
Yeah.
And you invented water bottle mic.
Exactly.
So-
look at, I know
go.
it's you gave me
I'm a
to use
patent
my
right there.
exactly invention skills here.
Which I think if we didn't mention, people would just assume that you have your water
yeah,
bottle in
just
front of
no,
you.
I'm talking into my water bottle for a reason. People
Right? Others over
Yeah.
you. Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. The way that you got that in there
Right?
yeah.
That's official.
Proud of you.
Now
Now, the
someone's
mic-
watching and be like, why is she leaning into her water bottle?
Now the mic is on top of it, so the fact that it's like wedged
It's a
in
new
there,
invention.
maybe it'll, I don't know.
You need to contact a
Listen, you just I know I should.
Like,
I'll be like, I got a new product.
new product for
New
you?
product line for you. Well, thank you so much for going over everything. I mean, it's super interesting. It's a lot of fun. If you've not tried it, go try it out. And you know, if you have any questions, contact Kendall's team. Try out either their Westerly or their Waterford location. But we're in Westerly, so you might as well stay local and try out the one that's right in our backyard. Anything else that we haven't gone over that you might want to mention? Any upcoming events or promos or?
Right now, we will be having something coming up in the summer. We're finalizing that for our influx of people that are coming in for that.
Your trainer mentioned that about the influx of summer people.
Yes.
So what do you suspect or feel that might be? Because this is your first season, so
And we're listening. We are listening to our members and their concerns about everything coming in.
Okay, so they're the ones giving you the heads up,
yes,
like, hey, we
hey,
think
just
it's
be
going to
prepared.
get crazy. Yeah.
And so we are trying to prepare for that with, of course, like wait list or specialty classes for just our members, or we're looking at doing like a summer pass for the people who are coming
Nice.
in, little things like that. We're still finalizing everything, but we have some stuff in the works.
Right. It's great to be able to offer it to because we do our population does triple in the summertime, so it's nice to be able to offer that to those who are coming in, but also you don't want to push
take
out
from the members.
your members. Yeah. So that's great that you're able to. Do you have that issue in Waterford currently or not as much?
Not too much. It's not too much. There's a little bit of an influx, but nothing substantial.
Right.
And we are still growing in Westerly, so and still adding additional classes, things like that. So there's plenty of space.
Maybe you have to just have 2 studios.
I know. We
mean,
need
you
another
never know.
one. We need another one in Westerly.
Or we find a way to implement
The
sky room.
There, you got to go up top.
That's
Yeah.
for like the VIP
Right.
members.
Yeah.
So funny. It is.
Locals get access to
Right
the
up top.
locals get access to
The
that.
little
they can-
lighthouse.
They get to have their own space. They get to look over everything.
That's so funny.
It's so fun.
I will say one of the big reasons why we haven't franchised yet, we are pet friendly. So there might be a dog in class occasionally.
Oh, okay, so people know.
Yep. One of the, I would say on the pamphlet in there, if you flip open, that's our manager's dog. That is Olive. Yep, that's Olive right there. She comes in. Yep, she comes in with our manager on occasions.
I put her photo up earlier as
I
well.
know,
Yeah.
she's a sweetie.
Yeah.
I think I had one picture of the Waterford studio with
The pug,
His name
yeah.
is Atlas.
Aw.
He is a hoot as well.
Yesterday, speaking of dog friendly, yesterday, Patrick, my business partner, he has a little mini golden doodle, and he was like, "Hey, you said that you were going to be at the office. Like, can I drop off so I could drop off Daisy?"
Mhm.
And I forgot about it, and I was editing at my house, and I was like, "Come to my house and drop her off." So she's only been to my house one other time. We had a meeting there when it was like really icy, and the office wasn't shoveled out. So I like had her, and my girlfriend was like, Daisy was like a couple weeks ago. She was like, Daisy was here and you didn't tell me. So Jackie was sleeping. So Jackie was sleeping, and I just went in the bedroom and I put the dog on the bed, and she immediately just went, "What? Hey," and like she had an eye mask on and never looked up, and I was like,
She knew
I was like-
what it was.
I was like, who has that gentle of a reaction to being woken up by a dog who's like, "Rah, rah, 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 rah." Like the dog was like, yeah, but she was like, "Hi, oh," and I'm like, I would have freaked out. If you go to bed in a house not knowing that there's a dog there, there's never been a dog in your house, and then all of a sudden the dog wakes you up, I would freak out. But she was just like, "Oh, Oh,
I love it.
I think that puppy. Well, Jackie may need Pilates then because she seems the type, very calm and
she's got positive vibes.
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
clearly.
Bring her on.
Lauren Spizzato from Dime Bank said, "Can't wait to take a class."
Yay!
Come on
I'll come
over.
with you, Lauren. I have my grippy socks now,
Oh yeah, we have.
and
some
I
fun
already
ones.
did my intro, so
Intro. Yeah.
I'm ready.
Well, thank
I'm
y'all so
ready.
much for
Okay.
this. This has
Yeah.
been amazing.
Can we go over quickly just our chamber
No.
stuff, and then
We don't have time for the chamber.
Well, listen,
We don't.
Benjamin.
All right, what you got?
I'm not. Can you tell me which one you're putting up first?
Sure.
I don't see it.
There's some great upcoming events starting March 4th with the American Roots series.
So that's a series that we're putting on for the America 250. It's called American Roots, Stars, Stripes, and Small Business Stories. Could we have made it any longer? I know,
Right.
but it is a good title. So we have our first three speaking series already planned out. And for those of you who are watching at home, you can see the first one is March 4th. It's with the new editor-in-chief, the editor of the Westerly Sun, Alex Nunes, and that's
executive editor.
Executive editor. Is that okay? Executive editor.
Used to be editor-in-chief. That used
I
to
don't
be
know.
a-
I was like, maybe it was something
No,
else.
that's a
So
that's
that's going to be at the Westerly Library, and all these speaking programs begin at 5:30 and go. They're about half an hour, and they go until 6, and then we will be providing refreshments, and they're all free. So last night at the business after hours, that's the one thing I didn't mention, but they're all free. There's no cost. It's come and learn about the history of Westerly small businesses, but also how it kind of correlates with American history. Then on April 9th, your fellow board member and host of last night's business after hour, Andrew Rogers of the Westerly Community Credit Union and the Babcock Smith House Museum, is going to be presenting with his fellow colleagues Ellen Madison and John Kadori at the Babcock Smith House. So that one will be at that location. And they're going to be talking about the vital link to Westerly's history. Obviously, Alex from the newspaper is going to be talking about the Westerly's paper of record. And then on May 7th, talking about the title of that presentation is called The Oldest Community Bank in the U.S. And that's going to be presented by Dennis Algier of the Washington Trust Company, because they are the oldest. I mean, for us to have the oldest bank in the U.S., which is really cool. So if you're a small business owner out in town and you have some sort of history that or your business relates to American history, or you have some correlation or whatnot, and you want to give a presentation, contact us. We'll see if it's a good fit. And
Kendall and I are making American history.
Right? Listen,
The
I love that.
but just to reiterate some of these, like what makes some of these so special, like Westerly's paper of record. The Westerly Sun holds a special place in American history. It was the first ever. They were the first newspaper to report the bombings in Pearl Harbor.
Yep. We talked about
in
this
World War
last
II.
time
We
you and I
talked
were on
about
the
that.
show.
Yep. The Babcock Smith House Museum is, first of all, everything that they talk about is fascinating there. But the granite, like if you go to Gettysburg, you will see Westerly granite everywhere.
It's pink granite.
Westerly's pink granite is everywhere.
And if you see if you see it anywhere in the world, it only comes from Western.
From here. Yeah.
Yep, and the Babcock Smith House, like the history of that building, and Benjamin Franklin stopping here on his travels on the Post Road, like huge. And then obviously Washington Trust being the oldest bank in America. Like there's a lot of history has happened here, and kudos to you guys to celebrating it.
Yeah, I mean, we figured we wanted to participate in some type of way, and what better way as a business organization to showcase our business members that have some sort of cool history that they want to talk about.
Yeah, and if you need some help hearing those things, you should go to this ribbon cutting at Atlantic Audiology.
Oh, there you go. Nice transition.
I'm the king of transitions, Maria.
So yes, on Friday, February 20th, Atlantic Audiology will be having their grand opening and ribbon cutting. They're located on 35 Wells Street. Thank you. I might need glasses too. I did say earlier I need to get my hearing checked. I'm coming, Atlantic Audiology, and now my eyesight, I will find a chamber member to go get that figured out with too. But so again, Friday, February 20th. the event starts at 10 a.m. The ribbon cutting's at 10:30. So make sure you arrive somewhere between that time. Again, it'll promptly be happening at 10:30. So if you're planning on coming, I don't want you to miss it. Just know that's when it's going to happen. But let's welcome them to the community. We have another great business opening up here that's servicing something that's missing in the area. And then this month is special. February is special because it's the shortest month, but we have 2 business after hours in 1 month.
What? Hold on.
You have
Do I have it? Hold
on.
on. Give me one.
Tell me when you're gonna play it. I'll say.
All right, do it again.
We have 2 business after hours this month.
Oh, you can't do it because it's on the. Everybody else heard it. Everyone. Hold on. Everybody else heard it. Yeah.
That's great.
All right, do it one more time.
We have 2 business after hours. Yes.
Again, everyone else already heard
Okay,
that.
so
but
that was just for
yeah.
us. Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. So last night.
Ben, is Ben a good producer? Everybody. Wow.
It's like Jerry Springer up in here. I like it.
Wow.
So last night we had our normal business after hours, the one that we do every month, which is usually the second Wednesday. That was at the Westerly Community Credit Union. It was a great turnout. Everybody, the people of Westerly Community, the employees of Westerly Community Credit Union did a great job showcasing their business. Like I mentioned before, Andrew Rogers, who is going to be in our speaking series, is on our board. He's also now the president and CEO, and he's just a gem of a person. So they did a great job. Now our second business after hours, which normally we don't do 2 in a month, but when there's like a joint business after hours, or this one being a tri-chamber business after hours, so that's with our friends over at Eastern Connecticut Chamber and Greater Mystic Chamber. It's going to be happening here at the Granite Theater in town. That's going to be February 24th from 5 to 7. So please register because it's 3 different chambers of commerce. So there's going to be a lot of people, and I feel like they might have a capacity limit. So I just want to make sure that if you want to go, please sign up so that, we don't reach that limit and they're like, well, we can't.
Yeah.
Sign up now.
Yeah, so we have a good handle on how many people are coming. And then for, I got to mention it, but there's nothing we can do about it. Tonight is the chocolate stroll. So if you bought your tickets, awesome. Yeah. Congratulations. Go have fun. If you did not, we are sold out. So please call and ask if we have any, because we don't, unfortunately.
Sound effects are so good. They're so good.
Was that a cop? Or that's you? I don't know. A cop was
No,
driving by.
it was a slide whistle. If you didn't buy tickets, just sad. If you didn't buy tickets,
all right, Ben's going off the rails. But,
sorry.
But that's tonight. So make sure you grab your tickets from the chamber up until 3:00 today. And then otherwise, Grace will be downtown, I believe at Amigos, and you can pick up your tickets from there. So, and then after you eat all that chocolate, go sign up for a Pilates class.
Yeah,
Absolutely. By the way, Amigos is the co-sponsor of the chocolate stroll, but Grace would just be down there anyway on a.
She hangs out at,
Yeah, she's just there on a Thursday
don't worry
night
about it.
anyway, just chilling.
Mind your business,
Like,
what she's doing there. She's just there,
Yeah,
okay? She's supporting a chamber member.
yeah, supporting the chamber member.
Yes. You'll see there'll be a sign or where it'll say we'll call or something. She always has, people will find her, so don't worry. Especially if they want their chocolate.
Oh,
they'll find her.
1,000%.
Well, thank you, Kevin.
And she'll be dressed up like Willy Wonka, I heard.
She might be.
There you go.
That's what I heard.
Well, I'll have to confirm when I get to the office.
She's gonna borrow Tony Noon's Willy Wonka
Does
suit.
he have a suit?
I think he does, yeah.
Well, thank you, Ben. Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know what to say. I had to transition out of that. Thank you so much for joining us. Talking about your awesome Pilates studio. Again, Positive Vibes Pilates. They are on Franklin Street we're gonna call it the Stop and Shop Plaza.
Oh yeah.
I think it's Grand. Is it Grand or Franklin? I always forget the plaza names.
Franklin.
Thank you. And go online and check them out or stop in person.
What is the name of that plaza?
I don't know.
It's not the Franklin
I
Street
should
Plaza.
know.
There's a.
I don't
You should know.
I don't know. We're
I know
next to
that you're
Jersey
new
Mike's, so
here,
right
but
there.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm not positive, but I am
positive
baby.
vibes. We gotta go. We gotta end this stream, or we're gonna talk forever.
Yes.
Thank you to all of the chamber champions scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Thank you to what?
Did you update it or?
I updated it.
Thank you.
We got Breeze Line updated, and we got our bronze sponsors updated.
Awesome. Thank you. You don't have to mention, but thank you.
All right, all right. I will. You know what? I'm not going to mention, but you can read them on the bottom of the screen. Thank you to everybody, and thank you, Kendall.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Appreciate you. All right,
Happy
bye,
Thursday.
guys.